I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
طيب نتأكد ان الصوت شغال.
متأكد
تمام
ان الصوت شغال.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا جماعة؟ اهلا بيكم بعد ما خلصنا قصة رايدن شوجن. بصراحة خلصتها بقى، يعني قلت اكملها اوف ستريم عشان اخلص. وعملت كمان قصة اسمها ايه، كوكومي دي اللي هي سانجونوميا كوكومي. و now we are going to اسمه ايه start أراتاكي إيتو. قصة إيتو أبو الشباب. عشان عايزة أعمل الإيفنت الصراحة بقى خنف.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous. After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
ليه كده بس؟ أكيد الراجل ده غلبان.
Big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
طب ليه عايزين تقولوا عليه طيب؟
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves. But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. She'll be back with that Oni in no time.
بس يا بايمن صوتك عمال بيسرسع كده و
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
يا ولد. I'm not experiencing a gang fight. He has a gang, but I have fight. يا راجل انت بس ليكي في الاكل، يعني انت بحاضرة بكل اكل موجود بس صح؟ تتخلي عني دلوقتي يا ند.
We are still investigating Arataki
هقحمها انا بقى في القتال.
behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts.
أكيد انتوا اتحرشتوا بيهم.
There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information. Thank you. I will await your return. Add.
يا عم بقى خنق من الجملة بتاعتك دي. Rise of Golden Soul. اوكي.
Let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy.
هو
and
في كم
figure out
شخصية
where we
عظيمة
better
في اللعبة يا نور بالنسبة لك يعني؟ كم واحد بتكراشي عليه؟ بتكراشي على نص شباب ايه ده؟ اه ماشي.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
Always making a ruckus, واخدة بالي.
So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally
بس
see him as a
الشغل ايه
bad
ده
guy.
يعني فعلا اسمها ايه
I guess I
مشاعر
wouldn't put it
اطفال
past him to get all riled up and lose control.
طفل كبير بالظبط. I personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I would. هو يعني هو لما يعني فعلا اسمها ايه شخصية طفل فعلا، ان هو لما بيغضب بينفجر كده على طول، يعني ما بيشوفش قدامه. لما بيبقى مبسوط كأنه اسعد واحد في الدنيا، فنفس عندوش emotion control.
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself.
انت عندك ايه يا ابني؟ مرض ولا ايه؟ انت كورونا؟ انت عندك كحش في وشنا بس.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay.
بتاعت القماش دي ايه؟
Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ipe and Shinojo. Guess they must be good friends, huh? Anyway, let's go say hi.
يلا يا حاج.
Hi, Ipe. Hi, Shinojo.
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into...
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly.
لا لا، دي ايتو مش اياتو، مش اوني. حتى جايبين صورة ايه اسم صورة ايه، جايبين اسمها ايه كلمة اوني. They helped me and Master Kamaji out great. I've never had.
What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter.
ممكن يكون نفس الشخصيتين في قصة اياتو او حاجة فاتلخبطتي.
escort in order to sneak out of
It's
Rito
just-
undetected.
Our lady had them additional guards for in order to sneak out of Rito.
We
Oh.
all know each other, huh?
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes, and somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay.
It's probably fine. They've known about it.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that was why
أنا
she
فاتحة
had
الاتنين.
wanted us to deliver a letter.
بس عاملة اسمه ايه اللي هو الماركر على قصة ايتو، فهو لما يديني اللي هو بتاعتين او اسمه ايه يديني 2 اشارتين ذهبيين اهو بعد ما كلمت الناس، معناها انه لا انا بكمل في نفس القصة، هتحول ليه على القصة التانية.
That's old though. So why has it come up now?
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Wow, that's great! They can finally make it official!
Of course, this is... haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to act.
I was instructed
ايه
to
اللي
place an
دخلنا في
order
المواضيع
for
دي
some
صحيح؟
formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals. It's hard...
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently, and I heard she's on a diet.
This is wonderful news!
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life. I genuinely couldn't be happier.
Right? I
انت
think
كنت
so
بتحبها
too. It's
صحيح.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently.
بس بيروح مغير لي البتاع اللي عارفه اللي هو يعني في الشمال كده لما بيقول لك الحاجه اسمه ايه عنوان الحاجه اللي انت فاتحاها بيروح ساعتها لما بدخل في حاجه بيروح مغير البتاع نفسها فانا هشوف طيب ماشي.
I'm not living up to my responsibilities either to the Kanjo Commission.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly. It's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
يا حبيبي.
I get what you mean. I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
They're in between two commissions. Yeah, the Yeshrik.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I don't think it's a good idea to
It's fine. She and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry about.
I see. Then thank you. Thank you very much. Having a...
Let's go to the Kamisato estate.
يبقى شكلها فعلا. طب ليه؟ فعلا صح. ايه الهبل ده؟ ليه تنط على حاجة تانية؟ طيب ثواني. يعني نفسي العب بتاعت اياتو بس يلا عشان انا المشكلة ان الاتنين في إنازو وجنب بعض يعني. فين؟ ايه ده انت؟ هتبقى انت كمان تبع القصة التانية.
أراتاكي إيتو. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange.
ايوه ما انا فعلا بلعبها الاول عشان الايفنت وعشان انت برضه قلت ايه عشان انت عايزه عماله تقولي لي مستوى العبي ايتو العبي ايتو عشان صح الايفنت يفتح كمان عشان عايزه الحق العبه يعني عايزه اعرف قصه ايتو الصراحه جدا لازم ده يعني جبت الشخصيه بتاعته لحد دلوقتي لسه ما فتحتش قصته ولا قابلته حتى انت hasn't done anything really.
Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so
ولا
many
تطلع
people
حاجه
on the
تافهه في
case.
الاخر انتوا كمان.
For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity. But for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
والله لو قصة ايتو مش طويلة اوي هي ايه شابتر واحد صح يعني مش ايوه انا ما شفتش شابتر تاني موجود لو القصة مش طويلة اوي ممكن ندخل على ايات وعادي يعني انا اصلا خلصت يعني خلصت بقية رايدن شوجن في يوم مع الجزء التاني يعني مع يعني الشابترين مع شابتر بتاع اللي هو كوكومي وكان في حاجة كمان عملتها تانية على فكرة خلصت بتاع قصة دينسليف بتاعت الكازم. How do you know it wasn't a different OE?
At first, he was just one of our suspects. But when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start. Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
طب ما تقول كده يا عم، ممكن يكون متضايق منكم عشان.
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure it. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme...
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle...
Thanks for all the info.
والله على حسب يا حبيبي، انا اشوف كده. والله لو الواد طلع كويس ما مش هسلمه لكم يعني، اكيد هصاحبه بقى. عبيد. يا واد يا عبيد. ايوه انا كنت جايالك اصلا، وبعدين عديت، هو دخل على طول في الحوار لما عديت جنب، كنت رايحه للاخت دي، فكرني كنت هكلمها او حاجه.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix up.
فعلا؟
Huh? How can you be so sure?
كنت لسه قلتي متأكدة وكده ليه؟ انت تعرفي؟
Trustworthy as all that?
No. And me.
طب يلا يا ست كيوت.
Do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
بص هو strong، لكن اللي انا متأكدة منه هو he's not smart من خلال اللي انت قلتيه. you mean he's not smart?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!"
ده صوته فعلا.
And so on.
معلش يا جماعة القطع المفاجئ ده بس عشان ابني صحي.
Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
لا بجد ده مش غبي بس، ده تافه كمان. بس هم يعني منطقي لان الاوني اساسا هم مخلوقات اسطوريه، واعرف ان هم اغبياء، او يعني مشهورين ان هم بمستوى الذكاء مفيش، مش زي الذكاء البشري يعني. اول مره اعرفهم كان في توم ريدر اللي هي الاولانيه، اسمها ايه بتاعت اللي كانت في جزيره يابانيه دي، توم ريدر اللي هي 2013. او ما اعرف عن الاوني يعني اصلا، يعني كانت جزيره تبع اليابان، ففيها بقى حاجات بقى ليها علاقه باليابان وكده، ومش عارفه وملكه الشمس والاوني واسمهم ايه دول، والساموراي والكلام ده. فالاوني دول كانوا فعلا وحوش ضخام كده، ومجرد انهم بيعملوا اصوات وحوش ما بيتكلموش اصلا، وقرون بقى كده وبتاع. يعني the kids candy others from me.
That's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scold. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing, and in fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
معاكي حق، كأنه طفل بالظبط وعمل يعني لو طفل عور بني ادم كبير مثلا، هو يعني هيتحاسب مثلا، هيروح هيودوه السجن ولا كده. طفل صغير يعني 5 سنين مثلا، لك ده عيل مش فاهم. I think I understand your point now. That's not at all what I expected to hear.
He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like...
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
نسيت اغير العنوان صحيح لقصة، مش قصة أراتاكي إيتو، مش إنازوما بقى. Can go for more information.
We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a...
شش اسكت يا ابني. عشان يبقى باين انا بعمل ايه يعني، بعمل قصة ايه. ماشي مش لازم تدي information ايه. ثواني كده بالمرة بقى، بما ان انا صحيح عليت اياته 70 الحمد لله. طبعا قدامي 50 قرن تاني عشان اعليه بقى 80. فين سانجو ده؟ هي دي بنت. صح.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki.
Oh, him again. Sure, I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about?
A one-off payment of 397,000 more
upfront,
plus a further 5% of your adventurous guild remuneration as my commission if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa, that's crazy expensive. How
did
you come up with the price that high?
Hold on, I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
Very nice.
Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy.
Fairy tale عن الأونيز. Very known Inazuman.
In a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni.
Crimson and
They
blue.
were the best of friends. The
حلو
crimson
قوي
Oni looked
الرسم
fierce,
الطريقة دي.
but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared
هو ده
and threw
إيتو صح؟
beans at him whenever he came near.
لأن نفس الرسومات حتى اللي عليه ولونه وكده.
So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As
planned, the crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
هو البلو أوني ده ولد؟
Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about it. We'll always be friends.
يا عيني.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened?
يضحى بنفسه يعني وبعلاقته بيه عشان يعني يخليه يقرب من البشر يعني.
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Oh.
هتعيط بقى
The blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
بطلي بس ولولة. عايزة منديل. Does the story have anything to do with this?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Ito is, in fact,
برضه هو
a
مش
descendant
هو
of the
نفسه
Crimson Oni.
مش هو نفسه الكريمزون اوني، انه التاني قال له اكا، الا لو ده بقى مصطلح يعني بيتقال عليه يعني. بس يعني يعتبر أراتاكي من احفاد اصلا شبهه يعني، مش نفس تقريبا الشعر، نفس الشعر، نفس اسم الرسومات اللي على الوش دي، بس هو مش كريمزون، مش لونه كريمزون
What
ولا
I'm
ايه.
trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society.
But there are still some volatile.
But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
لحظة واحدة. عدنا مع بعض الفشار.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Ito chose to flee in that direction. Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
My duty حرامية ما تكونش لسه بتتكلم في الفلوس من شوية.
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
هنضحك عليه بشوكولاتاية.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans.
ده ايه ده حاجة في العرق بتاع الأوني عشان كده بيرمون بالبينز يعني ولا ايه مش فاهمة.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans,
فعلا.
especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
حلاوة. طب يلا يا ابني تعالى نجمع بنت يا باي من روحي لميلي شوية فاصوليا على فول على كل أنواع البينز بقى.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
ده عنده أنيميا الفول يعني ولا ايه مش فاهمة. دي يعني أظرف weakness في الحياة يعني مش عارفة.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here.
ايه ده؟
I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them.
porridge انت قصدك اللي هو ريد بينز بقى الفاصوليا اللي هي الحمرا بتاعت اليابانيين بياكلوها دي بيعملوا بيها اسمها ايه الانكو حاجه زي مربى كده هيلاقي فول everywhere. بصي المين ديش اصلا في الفطار فول وطعميه ايه من البينز برضو من فول.
Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
يا نيلة. يلا يا اختي انت وهي. bag of beans. Okay. The Oni's justice. يلا يا اختي انت وهي. انت فين يا ابني؟ اسأل ايه ياشيوري ايلاند او فين serpent's head. حلاولو البتاع ده انا اصلا دخت عشان افتحه الدومين ده والله العظيم وهكون هيتفتح في القصة. والله ممكن يكون كده ده انا دخت عشان ادور عليه مش لاقيه خالص. نافيجيت لا هو اقرب حاجة كده بقى ايه اقرب حاجة كده اهو كده تقريبا. سوري لو في صوت اكل يعني هحاول ابعد المايك. اتفضلوا معايا يا جماعة في شغل. ما هو تقريبا واحدة من السيلي انا مش عارفة اصلا افتح بيها البتاع محتاجة حاجة معينة كده. يلا مش اشكال. هيجي كل حاجة في وقتها ان شاء الله. سراي ايلاند خففت العاصفة بتاعتها، فاضل لي بتاع واحدة بس وتخف خالص على الاخر يعني. عملتها مرة كده وانا قاعدة بقى عشان ايه انجز شوية. فين؟ هنا اهو. هوبا هوب. إيتو. اوكي. استني. المطرة واسمها ايه والبتاع اللي هو العازل اللي في السراء ايلاند ده مستفز يعني.
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Eaton? Doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the
مش هيجي عليه ولا ايه؟
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid.
ولا خد لك وفولاية. ايه ده؟ احنا هنحدف فعلا حقيقي؟ نهار اسود. بتهزروا بجد؟ ايه ثانية button hold to aim and throw beans. المفروض ما يشوفناش. يا بنت اتحركي يا بنت. انت غبي. نهار اسود. R2. طب انا بدوس R2 مش فاهم. بص الناحية التانية يا اسطى ممكن. ايوه بص الناحية التانية. ازاي ما بينشنش ليه؟ يخرب بيت غباء. امشي يا حاجة امشي امشي. يا لهوي دي اسوأ سنيكينج في تاريخ الالعاب. ايوه ما كانش عمال عايز ينشن. ايه الغباء ده؟ لا محتاجة نخلص البينز كلها. خد يا اسطى كمان. يلا يا جدع بقى. ده صوته. في ايه يا عم؟ بيعيط.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my allergies acting up. I've got it under control.
هتعطس فينا ولا ايه؟ كنترول ايه بس تنيل.
I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding?
هنروح هنموت الواد.
Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
لا فاني جدا.
Need a moment. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
الصلاة عليه امتى؟ You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive. There's plenty more beans in the bag. You better come quick.
Hey, whoa! Take it easy. Just stop.
العاب صوته فظيع جدا.
So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
تمثيله حلو يعني.
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
Regular متعرفناش يابا. بالظبط. ده انت بص على كل العضلات والحركات دي او في الاخر فولاية جابتك ورا.
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
والله هو اللي بيعمل One Punch Man. هو اللي عامل One Punch Man ايه اللي هي ايه طعميويا. والله حتى حصل طعميويا فول ناشف بس فولانة ناشفة كده ارميها على دماغه على طول. One Punch Man انا ليه مش عارفة، دي بتلخبط بين شخصيات One Punch Man وشخصيات One Piece، مش عارفة عشان one يعني مش عارفة. I guess you're honest.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
يا راجل وانت فين
Looks like
حضرتك؟
you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito!
Uncle?
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Granny Oni?
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like.
بالظبط رسمهم غريب جدا. عليهم بق بقى اللي هو اسمه لافي ده ولا اسمه ايه، بق مش بق. انا عمري ما اتفرجت عليه اصلا وان بيس ده، مش يعني يمكن عشان رسوماته بتخليني اللي هو حاسه تافه، مع اني اعرف ان يعني بسمع ان قصته حلوه وفي ناس بتحبه جدا واحسن انمي في تاريخ مش عارفه ايه، بس مش عارفه مش واخده الشجاعه ان انا اتفرج عليه. عارفه النظام الانمي بتاع زمان اللي فيه حاجات اسمها ايه كرينجي وحاجات تافهه كتير كده واسمه ايه ورياكشنز بالوش غريبه كده. I still can't find a beetle that I like. Just give Uncle Ito a little more time.
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
الواد اسمه دايسكي. دايسكي يعني بحبك بالياباني تقريبا. تقريبا على ما أذكر يعني.
It's because of a little thing called prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
طويل. بس طويل زي ايه كونان مثلا ولا ايه؟ عشان كونان ده مثلا وصل للموسم اللي مش عارفه هو اللي ناروتو ده اللي وصل اللي مش عارفه حاجه 900 وحاجه حلقه ده ولا حاجه غريبه كده، اللي هو انا لو فكرت اتفرج عليه دلوقتي ان هو يعني it's too late خلاص.
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good though. These horns are rock solid.
بيتكلم بطريقة بضحك جدا.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
بصي اصلا لابس زي جدته ازاي. Keep heading back now.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni.
ده كان معاه عادي كأن مفيش كل شوية عمالين بنهدد بعض
I took him in just a while
She's the one
back.
that took me in and
Both like
raised me.
family to me.
والله the old lady was Granny Oni. Granny Oni. طب هي Oni هي مش Oni طبعا صح؟ And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family. هو انت بقى اللي took him in؟
He escaped
حلوة
with me
دي.
out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring him with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
طفل بقى يا بايمن.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word.
ما انا بقول شكلها مش اوني يعني، بس هي اسمها جراني اوني يعني بت اسمها ايه، بتكفل كل الاونيز اللي في المنطقة ولا ايه؟ كده من I'm an Oni of my word. I'm a man of my word. I'm an Oni of my word. حلوة الملحوظة دي. You won't hear a peep out of me. طيب شكلك عجيب باللبس العجيب اللي انت لابسه ده، ولابس بتاع زي فيونكا كده زي بتاعت يويمية بس لونها موف.
I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
Oni Kabuto. عنكبوتو. فاكرة ما قعدنا نتريق نقول عنكبوتو.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
أكيد متاخد من الحضارة الفرعونية ده عنكبوتو دي. يا عم اسمه ايه ماشية بآياته. ده احب اراتاكي ايتو واروح اسحب عليه يا نور وانا مش معايا التيم بتاعه اصلا. تبقى مسخرة والله. الو غنائم عنكوبو. يوه كنت اروح اخد البتاع اللي هناك دي. لا بلاش البينج علي. يا الله.
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell you, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way.
Oni Kabuto.
The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back. Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over.
Doesn't have the guts.
Boy, are you too lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
لا الحقيقة متخصص وخبير في حاجة مهمة جدا.
But we're not the ones that will be
اسمه ايه قتال الخنافس.
Oh yeah. Anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. You have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Oh, عسل قوي.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see. Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
انا فاكره لما اراتاكي ده نزل في اسمه بانر بتاعه ايه الواد الرخم ده اللي ما اعرفش بقى ما سمعتوش ولا شفت قصته ولا اي حاجه، بس اللي هو هيئته كده اللي هو ايه من منظره كده صايع كده شكله كده ليه. العنكبوت النونو.
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll... Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king's... Look! You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Onikabuto! Now that's what I'm talking about! Huh? Oh, what the... Oh, no! Not lavender melons! Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
صاحبة مي تقريبا كانت عاجبها من قبل ما تعرف اصلا شكل من قبل ما تعرف قصته قصدي. انا ومي اللي كنا زي مره صويع كده رخم كده ليه ايه فين يا اخويا العنكبوت بتاعك ده العنكبوت بتاعي هيطلع حاجة تانية اللي هو الكريستالات اللي تحت صح؟ انت يا ابني ما تميزش يا ابني. ناخدهم بالمرة يعني. انا بفرح قوي بالالكتروكيروس اللي بتاخد بسهولة دي.
This is the one! See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Onikabuto. Yeah, it's on the smaller side, but size isn't everything in a beetle fight. Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes. Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring.
هنشوف والله شكلها تبقى كسولة ومايلة منين أو ميتة أصلا.
You ever heard the saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover"? Young beetles that have never fought before always go all out in their first fight. Older beetles that have already been through the wars tend to just cower in the corner the moment they see a strong opponent. Hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith.
والله شكلك هتتهزم هزيمة ساحقة من الواد.
This Onikabuto was spawned to be a champion.
Champion مرة واحدة.
Right here. Look what Paimon found.
إيه أنا كوبيته؟
It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby and found this one. What do you think, Ito?
Ooh.
Big and strong and looks like a real fighter. It matches everything you
شكلها كمان لونها مختلف.
But the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got...
Nope, this is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow beetle fighting expert in no time.
Fellow beetle fighting?
But still.
Oh, so overall, not...
Anyway, great. With both your beetle and mine, I can tell this'll finally be the one. This time, I'm gonna win for sure. You know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are talented, passionate, but it's no guarantee that things will go their way.
يا لهوي يعني خط 800 قتال almost بيقول 1000 وما فازش في واحد فيهم.
So many unrelated things
وبيسمي نفسه expert يعني بعد ده كله.
Just the right way to make victory happen. There's this word that really sums it up nicely, actually. It's coincidence. As in pure luck?
Guess it makes no difference whether we have Paimon's beetle or not then. Might as well just...
Whoa. Let's not do anything rash here, you know. I think both of these fine beetles have a shot at winning. Let's just hang on to them and give them both a try. A true warrior never leaves a good beetle behind. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Finish. First and Ito, okay. Fine. ده الشراين اللي فوق ده صح ولا؟ لو الشراين عايزة اجيبه الصراحة. بالتالي معايا مفتاح ولا انا والله ثواني، انا صرفت المفتاح. لا ثواني، مش كده، صرفت المفتاح بتاع الشراين. تقريبا فتحت الشراين. تمام. لا لا، في انا نسيت ان هو هنا. اوكي كويس، نروح نفتحه ويماله يا جماله. ايوه هو ده السيلي بتاع بس انا جيت اعمله بقى، ما في حاجه ناقصاني المفروض اعملها. حاولت اقعد اولع الحاجات دي، ما فيش. ايه ده؟ هو انا كنت حقي ده شراين انا واخداه اصلا. فتحية اساسا. طيب خلاص مش مشكله، محتاجه اروح بقى شراين تاني. اوكي 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 اوكي. ايوه، ما انا جيت اولع شويه بس تقريبا المطره بتطفيها. انا عماله اولع فيها ما بتولعش، اولع ما بتولعش. وبعدين قلت ايه، اكيد عشان المطره يا ذكيه يعني. هل العاصفه دي اقدر يعني ابطلها فلما يعني لما تنتهي مثلا اقدر اولعها هنا؟ استنى يا ابني، ناخد فجل وقمح. خدتش القمحية.
Finally, you're back. Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out. I brought a real winner back this time.
زي المهمة بتاعت سراي ايلاند يعني.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of your beetle. Go, Stripey Ghost!
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
الله، مش هنستخدم بتاعت اسمها ايه دي؟ نيمبل نينجا.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
افرض مرضيوش يتخانقوا بقى كده الفايت ده بيسلموا على بعض مش بيتخانقوا. هتقول بقى ان دي المره الوحيده اللي افتكرت المره الوحيده اللي هيفوز فيها. حمية جدا. سابع مرة. That is poor track record. من أجرامي ده.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Edo can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time. I swear. All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot.
سماها ليه هيسماها امتى ده؟
All right, go get him, Crimson Cyclone. Whoa, that one looks ultra strong.
لا وأكبر كمان.
But it's still no match for you, Stripey. All right, little guy, use your super Paimon tornado.
يا سلام. اوبا.
No, I can't believe it. Yay, we won! Paimon new Crimson Cyclone.
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey Ghost. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
Partner مرة واحدة. هي بيكاتشو.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit too. Oh, right. Yeah. Now that the beetle fighting's up, this is for you, Daisuke. Huh? For me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my word. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya?
With Granny.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a thing. You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
I bet you're here to capture Uncle Eto. Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically family.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two
ما هو
before.
دول نو ريكروتس يا ابني، انت مش عارف بس.
Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
We know يا ابني والله، بس استنى بس عشان يعني ان لازم نظبط الامور بس يعني.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? How should I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say. Don't...
Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with... I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, wasn't me. I have my own reasons for lying about it. And I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here.
حد تاني من الأوني؟
And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But...
So why in the world would you say that you were the culprit?
Maybe you don't know because you're Outlanders, but... It all started a long time ago.
حاسة إن لها علاقة بيها.
The Crimson Oni and the Blue Oni.
أو هيكون حد من الديسندنتس بتوع البلو أوني.
Hold on a second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that.
Oh, so you already know. Well, that makes things a whole...
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed behind. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the cold, hard truth. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with the humans. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two factions. The Crimson Oni were friendly with the humans, but the Blue Oni, they were more stubborn and insisted on keeping to their own.
انا خمنت فعلا ان ممكن يكون اللي بيخطف الناس وبيعمل تلاقي حد من الديسندنتس بتوع البلو اوني او حاجه، او يعني تقريبا يعني انا ده اللي انا بخمنه، بما ان هو اصلا جده او اللي هو البلو اوني الاصلي كان عامل الفاكشن اللي هي ضد ال
I thought you were two different species. So really, you're all one family?
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors to show which side we belong to.
يا راجل، يعني هم مش مولودين كده اصلا؟ مش مولودين واحد ازرق واحد كريمسون يعني؟ Do only choose to examine.
Because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans.
انت تبع بقى
Blue Oni kept clashing with them.
يعني مجرد بس ان يعني عشان تبقى تبع حد انت بتدهم بس الهورنز، يعني مش حته اللي هو ابويا حام بالظبط. بص بيجيب كده ايه جردة لابويا مثلا كده، ويروح ايه بدل ما يدهنها بقى بالفرشه بتاعنا على طول يروح يعني بيدب كده القرون بتاعته فيها.
Humans didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were... If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna get along with humans. And so, the most revered leaders of the Crimson and Blue Oni decided to resolve it over drinks. They swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before the humans accepted them. Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves.
ده البلو اوني اللي حاطط الشروط دي.
Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win respect from the humans. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually, they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the Blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the Blue Oni?
That's right. Most people don't pay attention to the color of an Oni's horns. They probably don't even know that Blue Oni exist.
أنا عندي فضول أشوف التاني ده.
Nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different color horns than mine. Still, it would be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the Blue Oni. I can't bring myself to accept it. Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the Blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period.
حلو.
My guess is that the Blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
يا معقولة؟
That's right. If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him, so he knows you're...
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again. I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one Blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught up in this mess.
ما تقولش الفتوي، ما تقوليش الفتوي اللي وراك وده كله، اصلا بيفكروني بناس كده اللي هو اينما كان الفساد في مكان هم وراه. إذا كانوا عايزين يوقعوا ما بين البشر والأوني.
That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma
والله مش
City,
هستغرب لو هم اللي
I'm
ورا
gonna fight you with all I've got.
لا أنا مصدقك.
If you're willing to believe me, then please give me a little time. Once I find the Blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
بصي يعني رغم إنه طفل بس وقت الجد راجل.
Yep, Paimon too. Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on.
So you, all right? I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start. These two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. We are gonna get along just great.
غلبان بريء قوي بحب الناس اللي بالشكل ده.
I should tell you though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything.
بحبش الناس الخبيثة دي.
Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
All right, then our first job is to investigate where this Blue Oni is hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Sangonomiya's camp. I figure we can start by talking to him.
أنا عايز أفضل أشوفه. Check on the victim. سالك مش زي ناس. اول حرف ليه لا وحاجه تانية كمان اول حرف من اسمها ياي ميكو. هوبا هوبا يا بيه يا ولا عيلق بقى في البتاع. انت فين يا اسطى؟ وانا بمشي يا ام الغباوه ده ايه ده؟ ايته لا ايته حاجه تانية معلش يعني. ما انت عندك لوكي مش سالك وانا بحبه برضه. بس يعني مش سالكين بس لزاز دمهم خفيف فاهماني يعني. فكرة انه يعني كل اللي هم الاشرار دول بيبقوا غالبا مش سالكين بس هم لزاز يعني دمهم خفيف فانا بحبهم.
An Oni? Oh no, not another one!
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you though, so chill. I contacted you before, remember? Need your help?
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. So anyway, here's what happened. I was just out transporting some goods. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't. But this time was different. They weren't willing to talk things over. Instead, they took my things and...
Huh? That's totally
I got down on my knees and begged. Said I had a family to care for, and that my business is our only livelihood.
I found to care for, and that my business is...
Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me, but instead, he stopped the others and told them to let me go. Yeah, that got them all arguing with each other. His cohort said that I was sure to retaliate if they released me, but the young Oni was insistent that they shouldn't lay a finger on me. Things got real heated. I thought they were gonna come to blow. Luckily, they let me escape with my life in the end. And I scrambled to get myself here, where I'd be safe.
So he'll steal, but he won't harm people. Seems he has some sort of standards. Did he say why they were robbing you?
Surely it was Mora, right? What else could they have... I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not like I asked. But what I did hear them say was, the goods are worth more than the merchant's life. Or something like that.
Ugh, that idiot Oni. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed you?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna area. You aren't gonna go after them, are you? Seriously, I'd advise against it. There are too...
Don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. These two islands are where they tend to hang around. We're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
Nazuchi. The Runen. يعني هو الأوني ده بيقود يعني مجموعة من الرونن ولا يعني؟ اصلا الرونن دول ملهمش لا شغل ولا مشغلة غير ان هما يوقفوا لنا في طريقنا بس. عنديش مشكلة يا ريت. انا جربته في البانر بتاعه المرة اللي فاتت رهيب رهيب.
Opportunities to bask in the sunlight like this are
overpowered
and far between.
What's one more؟ صوتهم غريب اصلا. فين؟ انا بتلخبط والله العظيم والله بتلخبط.
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while. If I'm not mistaken, they'll be showing up any time now.
Yeah, things might get a little rough, so we better be prepared. Oh, here they come!
there they are. One of them has horns.
ايه ده؟
All right, it's go time. Let's get him.
يا دي النيلة. لا بعرف العب بيه بس. بدل ما هتزاو. انت فين يا اسطى؟ ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ دي في ضرورن. ماشي. حسيته داخل علينا يعني الراجل.
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first and talk later.
اوه الكول داون بتاعه رهيب. مفيش كول داون اصلا. اه ده لا. ده ما كنتش مفعله اصلا البتاع. انا غبيه اوي. هوبا اديله. عمال اقول بقى الكول داون بتاعه حلو جميل. واو لا رهيب. ايه ده؟ ايه البتاع اللي كده؟
Hey, don't even think about running. It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are.
نوبلز اصلا في الترايل دي وده اكتر سات مش لاقي عليه. نوبلز اصلا في الترايل معقولة بس كان حلو. كان بيجيب ارقام خرافية يمكن عشان كان ليفل 80 او حاجة.
From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Not our miserable history, or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you? Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
انت شكلك تحس انك بني ادم عادي بس محطوط له هورن. مش عارف. اكتر مثلا اراتاكي تحس انه البيلد بتاعه نفسه اصلا وشكله تحس انه مش يعني بعيد عن هيومن. عشان سيفه هو كان سيفه تقريبا اللي هي البتاع زي الشومة دي. عيل دراماتيك. دراما كوين قوي.
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was determined that I would find. Since you remember the pact between our two factions, I assume you also remember the pride we share as Oni. So my question is, how could a proud Oni like yourself go and abuse the weak and plunder the innocent? Why break the oath that our kind swore all those years ago?
بس شوية قرون زرق بالظبط. شبه فعلا بعض الام بي سيز اللي الموجودين في اللعبة. بس ليه جايبين الازرق شرير؟ انا بحب اللون الازرق يا جدعان.
Huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me? The Blue Oni gave up everything, just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society? You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, you let them get your vision during the Vision Hunt decree. Protecting the Oni pride? Huh! You wouldn't know how if you tried.
انا شغاله بالفيجن بتاعته ازاي لما هم خدوا الفيجن بتاعه.
You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Hey, come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're really hanging me out to dry here, man.
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you.
يا عم الفكرة ان انت جد قوي وهو funny بس يعني.
Do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around in humans? We were cut off from the rest of the world. We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable, no clothing, no medicine, nothing. Besides the oath we swore to uphold in our so-called oath.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. Why should I accept that life?
Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain.
طب تقول لنا يا عم يعني واحنا نساعدك.
That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves. So if people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice you made.
عاجبني موضوع ان القصة عبارة عن الشخص المختلف وتقبل يعني الشخص المختلف ما لم يكن مختلف طبعا يعني عن الفطرة اللي احنا اتخلقنا عليها يعني.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull.
يعني صح انا قصدي كده يعني تقبل الاختلاف يعني نوعا ما صح. Ito's the one who needs to get that.
The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things. Our actions won't tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni and the He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
يعني الواد كان بيعمل خير
You
يعني.
should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no, it's the Tenryo Commission.
Forget it. This was a waste of time anyway. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey, hey! He got away. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too.
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
هتفاداهم يعني قصدك ولا ايه؟ ولا هضربهم ب ماشي اوكي. يو ايوه كده انا مش عارفه ليه مش كنت شغاله بيه كويس. حركاته بالسيف فظيعه والكليمر قصدي فظيع.
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
انت بتعمل ايه يا هبل انت؟ كمان؟
Oni coming through. Can't catch me.
Can't catch me. ايوه هي دي الشومه بتاعت الارض انا كنت فاكراها معايا اصلا. ايه ده البتاع اللي بيطلع منه اصلا؟ عملوا ايه اللي بيقع منهم ده لما بموته؟ هتري السكيل بتاعته.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryo Commission
لا
sent
بس
so
عجبني
many.
اللعب بيه جدا يعني مش اي حد بلعب بيه بيعجبني برضه وخصوصا لما يكون فيزيكال وكليمر كمان مش اي حد بستمتع باللعب بالتركيبه دي لا ده عجبني جدا بصراحه. بس طبعا لازم يتبني صح برضه عشان الواحد يستمتع بيها وياخد التجربه الكامله يعني.
No way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friends instead. But I have to settle things with them first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryo...
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your... Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on. Go.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
All right then. Watch yourselves. As soon as I'm done, I'm coming back. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
عجبني ان الجانج جبت ورا. عجبني ان الجانج اسمه ايه، من البشر عادي.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang. Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? A wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company.
هي عايزة ألعب بيه طيب جنبني ايه بس. ايه لازم يعني ماشي. نديهم على طول بالبتاع ده. ايه ده؟ تعالوا هنا. انتوا بتتشمسوا هنا ولا ايه؟ انتوا جيتوا بعد ما خلاص خلص. بالظبط مستفزين قوي، تحس انهم قاصدين. وفي الانفجارات اللي يعملوها دي دمها تقيل. بس يهبل منك كده قبل ما تعمل الحركة الزبالة بتاعتك دي بقى. How's this؟ طب how's this؟ هاي
They definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead.
تقريبا سمعت حاجة زي كده فعلا، بس ايه يعني هنصرف عليه يعني ولا مجاني؟ مش ده 5 نجوم؟ 5 نجوم تقريبا مبقاش مجاني صح؟ انتي قلتي حاجة زي كده.
Unless they're all ninjas or something.
انا قلت الشخصية اللي عندي تبقى بفلوس. نو في حد تاني تقريبا 4 نجوم منزله سكين تقريبا قلتيلي هي اللي هتبقى مجانية حاجة زي كده، بس رب يكون حد عندي يعني. احنا محتاجين نولع الحاجات دي ولا مش هيحصل حاجة؟ فعلا يعني ليها فعلا حاجة، ليها تأثير مش مجرد بس سكان عادية. فيشل هتبقى مجانية. فيشل ما بستخدمهاش، حاسة اني جاحدة والله اني بستخدم. بس مش عارفة ليه مش حباها، خصوصا انها بول كمان. يعني عارفة اني ممكن استخدم الالت بتاعتها، يعني ما استعملهاش كنورمال اتاك وكده، مجرد استعمل الالت بس يعني مش عارف. ولسه قدامي ابني اسمه ايه ده اللي ما بستعملوش برضه، هو اسمه ايه نسيت. بريزر عشان اتفتح لي 4 كونستريشن فيه تقريبا. تخيلي. يا رب زيهم لينفي في البانر ده او حد تاني، يعني ما هو مش شرط تكون ينفي، اعتقد ممكن حد مش موجود في البانر، ممكن حد يعني يطلع لي زي اللي في البانر. المهم حد يبقى عندي واستخدمه.
Hidden entrance. Yes. All right. We just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
تاكويا ده حاسس انه اكله، لان في اكله اصلا ياباني اسمها تاكوياكي تقريبا. عجينه كده وبيتحط فيها في الغالب يعني اخطبوط صغنن مثلا كده، اي متقطع مثلا، ومش عارفه حاجات تانية، وبتتعمل في ماشين كده معينه زي الماشين بتاعه الوافل كده، بتبقى فتحات كده زي الكوره، تقعدي تقلبي فيها بقى كده. يعني في صور تدي درع. اوه، درع محترم يعني، ولا سي4؟ يا ممكن اوصل يعني في سي4، ولا هلبس فيشاو وانا في الطريق؟ انا خايفه جدا البس فيشاو. عارفه لو هخسر والله انا برضو مش عايزه اخسر، صدقي. يعني دلوقتي مش عايزه سوفت بيتي بقى، انا عايزه الهارد بيتي. عشان اوصل مثلا ممكن اجيب كاجوها ولا حاجه. مش عارفه.
Huh? Fire away? Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb. But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping
نفسي اجربها والله، بس يعني صعب بقى تتعمل عندنا. ايوه is lower than recommended. ربنا يستر. no geo in current part. انتوا عايزين جيو؟ اوكي، بس احنا هنلعب اسمه بإيتو، صح؟ صعب. ماشي، خلينا خلاص بنينجوان. اصدرت. طيب ماشي، انا معايا برضو نينجوانج لو اتزنقت ولا اتحشرت. انا بحب العب بالشخصيه دايما، يعني الاساسيه اللي هي في الدومين. انا بنسى الدومينز بتاعت او ماي جاد، بكره الدومينز بتاعت انازوما دي.
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. And all the more reason we gotta put an end to this.
To the ferry. Finally. No.
دي علامة الأوني يعني ولا ايه؟ اوكي. انت بتصلي يا اسطى ولا ايه؟
No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
معرفش ان في حاجة اوكي. طب عايزة اعملها. يو خلاص، عايزة اعرف ده ايه ده. ده كلب اوني ده ولا ايه؟ بايه بيتقل سرعة الضرب بتاعته بتزيد؟ كل ما عايز يتقل سرعة الضرب بتاعته بتزيد، العكس يعني. ايه اللي مستخبي هنا؟
Just trust my instincts.
trust me، ما هو فيش غير الليفر ده اصلا يا بابا. او ماي جاد الكواليتي زي الزفت. اللي وقع ده هذه عملت كده. ايه ده؟ نرجعنا تاني ثواني. طيب ده البازل ولا ايه؟ ثواني. طيب مينفعش اغش. ايه ده؟ فين ده؟ ولا يهمك اشوف كده اجرب انا عادي. لا ايه ده؟ هو ايوه مش في حاجة انتوا محتاجين ديلوجن صح؟ ايوه كيلوز. I closed it صح؟ خلاص. بص ايه رأيكم هجري كده ولف ورايا؟ ها 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 ها.
Can't catch me. Let's roll.
والله بستخسر استخدم فيك السكيل بما اننا في الاخر خلاص. في حاجة تاني؟
Can't catch me.
لا اوكي بس ثواني كده. تمام انا عارفة ان المفروض اروح هنا بس اوكي بس انا عايز اشوف حاجة هنا. في هنا سلم المفروض. شفتوا بقى؟ لازم تنط 7 نطات يعني. ايه ده؟ ثواني. خبيث هادي. ايه ده؟ اوكي ماشي. اوكي خلاص يعني دن 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 دن. ماشي نرجع تاني. خلاص رحت فيها. اوكي اروح فين يا جدعان؟ لا ما تقولش ليه اتقفل بقى، ليه الغباء ده؟ لا ثواني. طيب هنروح من هنا بس اعطيني يا بنين. الحمد لله. الفجوات اللي في النص دي مش واخده بالي منها. اوكي ناقصين عطل احنا بقى. ماشي. المفروض ان احنا نروح هنا صح؟ ايوه خلينا مؤدبين. انا اصلا رحت هنا. لا ما رحتش فوق. اذا ما رحتش فوق قلبي وقع في الحته دي والله. ايه ده؟ اروح فين؟ وبعدين هو ايه ده؟ المفروض يعني اجي الناحيه دي عشان ااكد ان انا جيت من هنا. مش فاهمه. يا سلام يا سلام. ماشي. وهقع تاني بقى. خليك محترم. ايوه بس هو كان لازم مديني اشاره على حته اللي هو الباب اللي هو اللي في باب كده لازم يتفتح الاول عشان ماشي. ايه ده؟ يا نهار اسود. انا اصلا ما يعني عديت من قبل ما اخد بالي يعني انه في حاجه. ييه. هالو.
Must be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here.
نهار اسود. ضربته عظيمة عظيمة. الحركة اللي في الآخر دي فظيعة. دول ابو ام دايسوكي صح؟ من سوزو. مدينة سرعته للتشارج بتاعه بيستخدم انيميشن جامد كمان. لما ازود سرعته انا بعمل الداش بتاعته دي يعني اللي هي طول الوقت يعني.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
الحد والحد.
Have you seen him? Where is he?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll...
You're the one who saved him? Oh, thank you, thank you!
No, please, no. No need to thank me. It's my pleasure, really. It's just who I am. It's what I do.
خلاص ما بنزودش كلام.
Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact same thing?
الإي بتاعته تستخدميها 4 مرات وتزود سرعته. 4 مرات. لا يعني قصدك 4 مرات في فايت واحد يعني انها تملى 4 مرات واستخدمها قصدك؟ لان حاساها صعبة شوية الا لو فايت طويل بقى يعني. لا عارفه اللي هو بيقعد يزود في الكلام اللي هو خلاص الناس شكرتك لا 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 ما هتسميني هيرو. لا ده كان واجبي والله. بحس يكسف نفسه في الاخر.
Really? Just one little compliment and it's straight to his head.
These vagrants are insatiable. They'll do anything for money. I don't dare stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Would they really do anything?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look...
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't... Are you a friend of his?
Relative.
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choices.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to have family like you.
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. I'll help him see the light. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe here.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire family.
خلاص يا دراما. يديني ده يا معلم.
Child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going. We still have time.
هصدع عليه طبعا صح؟ لا اسمك لتخطب. طيب ماشي. يعني كلهم كده دماغهم تشايلد.
This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
Shh. بس يا ابني بس ايه ده؟ اترك فرخامة شوية بس قبل ما نبتدي العركة. وانت كمان يمكن احتاجك ولا حاجة. وانت يلا وانت كمان. لا خلاص كفاية. يا لهوي استنوا. ها او تشغلوه تاني يا كلاب. بوم ايه بس يا ابني انت هو. نهار اسود بيوقعهم كلهم زي الفراخ في الارض. انت قصدك بيزود سرعته في الجري يعني ولا سرعته في الضرب؟ ولا به انت ولا اديله واحدة فعلا اهو سريع اهو. هي دي المرة الرابعة يعني قصدك ولا ايه؟ في الاتاك انا حسيت برضه اللي هو مش هوبا. هو فين البوس فين البوس بتاعهم ده اللي ناجوتا.
Let's roll. My blade. There's more. Finally,
انت بقى صح؟ تاكوياكي. توكتو تاكوياكي اللي هناكله دلوقتي.
So naive. I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
ده بتقل قصدك؟ تقلي الماسك اللي وراه بتستخدمي الايه؟ يا الحفلة خلصت.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
Origami عشان الورقة.
Stay where you are and let me. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of the mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried deep among the rubble. You've had your fun. Now it's goodbye.
شو واخد بالك الدرع ورايا انا مش ورا الشخصية اللي هي المفروض.
My paper charm. Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes.
إذا أنت رجعت في كلامك ولا إيه يا عم؟
I snatched it earlier to stop you from doing anything hasty.
Why, And now you're going.
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
متحولة لومين دي بكل يعني اسمها ايه اسمها على كل لون يا بطسطة.
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great. 'Cause I'm done listening.
بس مفيش تفاهم اصلا يعني بص ايه ده؟ افتكرت انا اللي هضربه.
Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away or I'll tear the paper charm.
Hey,
يا عم الحاج في ايه؟
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it unless you want to get buried. You should leave this place now. Take everything.
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you.
شكله عمل كده فعلا.
Just get out of here. This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone. Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. I've tarnished our own pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you,
They're here! We won't let them slip away this...
Uh-oh! There's nowhere else to...
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the...
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale, sacrificing himself for the Crimson Oni.
ما هو أصلا اللي عامل المصيبة برضه.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around, Ito.
Listen, Takuya. Sacrificing yourself won't solve... Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni. And giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You wanna be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The Blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years. So let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for it. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start over. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice stuff. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya!
اتحرك يو. ايه؟ هيقطعها. اوه نو. هتتقطع في يا ابني يا ابني انت مش فتحته بقرونك. انت اول واحد هتموت يا هبل. ان هو المرة دي لازم تبقى في نهاية مأساوية.
There are still people in danger. Go, help them.
What?
Hey, I got this.
Come on!
هيقبل بقى.
Forget about me. Just go. It's what I deserve.
Ah, shut up, would ya?
مسلم عادي. يخرب بيتك اتحرك من مكانك ده انت. اديله عظمة عظمة. نو هيحاول ولا لا؟ لا ما تعملوش الحركة دي فيا. اوعوا. وان بانش. ده وان هورن مش وان بانش. تو هورنز. لا عايز اعرف ايه اللي حصل. Oh my god. I need some tea. هيا بنا. وغالبا هعمل القصة دي واقفل. يعني بقالي ساعتين بعمل يعني بقى ستريم بقاله ساعتين فخايفة النت يعمل معايا الصح.
Paimon hopes they're all right. Look, it's Ito and Takuya.
Alhamdulillah.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. The looks on your faces. I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
يا راجل انت عايز تقول ان اسمه ايه الفول ده هو السبب يعني؟ just انت بتدلع بس.
Why?
عايزين نلعب الدراما ده يقولك why؟ ليه أنقذتني؟ كنت عايز أضحي بنفسي.
Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother.
Hello, brother دي.
Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family and
دايما بيضحكني. Parents before them never taught us.
I just wish you could find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
أيوة يا ابني احنا عصابة بنساعد الناس.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help.
لا يا عم.
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today, and built a world where Oni and humans can live side by side. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni. And let me tell you, the Inazuma of today wouldn't see you as a villain just because of the color of your horns.
Let me tell you.
You say all that, but in spite of everything.
That's just how I roll, man. You remember the pact, don't you? We're not supposed to suck up to the humans. We're supposed to earn their respect. Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru? Well, he's colorblind.
عنده عمى ألوان. عادي يا عم، ده موجود في البني آدمين عادي. اسمه ايه؟ هم كلهم رجاله ولا ايه الاوني دول؟
Even Granny Oni, she got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but we don't care. You want to talk about pride?
Oh, لا بشكل صعب قوي.
We're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity
with
open arms.
We're proud to anyone who's been through adversity.
But
don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our style?
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished talking. Takuya, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of all stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your kin.
No, please don't. Without those goods, they'll...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belong to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure...
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest for numerous assaults on the Tenryou Commission office.
Oh! Yeah, I guess I forgot about that.
ما أنا استغربت إن هو ضربهم. أنا قلت يعني اجري وخلاص.
But no worries. I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care of the Blue Oni.
Yeah, we've already arrested them.
يدي النيلة.
Oh!
ايه الضحك ده يا جدعان؟
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation? Thanks. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make it all up to ya.
يا عم انت كفاية بس الفاني personality بتاعتك دي make it up for me أصلا. make it up to me أصلا.
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well
they were in the wrong. لا انتوا ما بتفوتوش الهفوة. في ايه يا عمو ايه ده شوية يعني انتوا ما بتفوتوش.
But given your unique circumstances
أيوة.
and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press charges.
اوكي عشان احنا اصلا مقربين للرايدن لو سمحت يعني. احنا كده احنا صحاب.
Hey, wait. Unique circumstances. Are these guys like a big deal or something?
لا انت واضح ان انت نايم على ودانك، يعني انت ما تعرفش اللي بيحصل في نزومة واللي حصل في نزومة وانا عملت ايه واسهاماتي العظيمة. ده انت نايم على ودانك نايم، يعني كنت بتلعب مع الاطفال شكلك الخناقات الخنافس دي. يعني هو ايه ده، الناس دول ليهم اهمية ولا هي لينا اهمية حضرتك؟
Oh yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself, you know. Yeah, all right. See you next time, whenever that'll be.
طب والله مضحك يعني بجد، انتوا هتقبضوا على طفل يعني. نهار اسود. هاي تجار مخدرات. ايه ده؟ ماشي اوكي. The granny only everything.
Weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
جدا عسلية جدا، يعني حبيته والله حبيته. ايه هنرجع لنفس المكان الخنيق تاني اللي انا مش فاتحاله والبتاع. احنا كنا هنا صح؟ طيب هنا اقرب. والله حبيته، تدري ليش؟ لانه عسل والله. بس الصاعقة متضربناش بس في نفخنا واحنا طايرين. بليز يا صاعقة بليز. ايه ده؟ لا حبكة اعدي من هنا يعني. It's a granny owning everything that happened.
Yes, that does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away?
Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains.
Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He's still, if you ask me, I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friend will be released as quickly as possible.
Yes,
يلا يا عم قبل ما العاصفة تضربنا.
The officials in the Tenryou Commission will certainly exercise sound judgment.
ما هربش من بره. فكرتيني باسمه ايه، تيمون وبومبا والله. مزفلطة بس تملى التانك.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
كانوا بيحبوا اسمه ايه، اسمه بومبا بالذات اللي كان بيحب اللي هو الخنفسة اللي هي ليها بتاع دي وزرع.
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire, but now the future looks bright.
هنا مقرمشة بقى بس.
Wonderful. As for the blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old...
Do you need our help?
No. Go. Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me. Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him
adorable. فعلا هو أيوة يتقال عليه adorable. دي أكتر كلمة اسمها إيه لايقة عليه. adorable. عارفة لما تقولي على اسمها إيه مش lovely لا adorable. تلاقيه على طفل صغير adorable he's adorable كده، او مثلا على teddy bear مثلا it's adorable كده، هو كده.
He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and determined. Back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. They started calling me Granny Oni.
عشان كده انا عملوا برضه اسمها اوني دي، عشان بتربي الاوني، متكفلة بكل الاوني مثلا.
But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, because Ito is my pride and joy.
بس كنت هيكبري مخه شوية بدل معاه شهادة معاملة أطفال كده.
Long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends.
بس شكلهم بنت اللي هو البلو Oni ده.
The crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the crimson Oni was living happily with the humans, but in his heart, he wanted to bring the blue Oni back home. The crimson Oni didn't know where to find the blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers.
بس شكله بنوتة ولبس الكيمونو بتاعه تحسه بنوتة.
He found many traces of the blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the blue Oni had once done, the crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Owl, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Owl. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
What? ايه القفلة دي؟ في جزء تاني أكيد صح؟ Quest completed. To be continued. No. هو المفروض هيعملوا ريران، هيبقى في قصة تاني بقى صح؟ Oh my god دي completed. ثواني كده. ايه تاني بقى ناقصنا؟ خرب بيت كده. complete. Wherefore did the spirit stone descend to start this bit. ده انهي كويست بقى عشان افهم يعني. Wherefore did لا دلوقتي صعب قوي ومش عايزه اقطع القصه في نفس البدايه يعني. don't محتاجه كيز انا. هو انا بصراحه عايزه اعمل ال طب بص انا عايزه اعمل بس عشان اخد انا عايزه اخد مفتاح من مفاتيح لا مش هنا. يا لهوي كل ده. طب ثواني الراجل الجمر بس هي قصته هتقعد بقى ايه مثلا ساعتين برضو ولا حاجة تقريبا. طب خليها مثلا يوم بكره ايه؟ النهارده ايه؟ الاربع، بكره الخميس، والنت اصلا بيستعبط.
Opportunities to bask in the sunlight like this are few and far between.
ايوه ضميني يا بنت عشان خلاص انا اني حباتها، والله حبيتها. ولعت في نفسها العبيطة. ايوه انا قصدي كده عايزة افرجع الفراجيع. ولا حيوان انت.
Mind the deluge.
You can't run.
عايزة افرقعه ولا لو عشان يبطل الاعاصير بتاعته دي.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
This is getting interesting.
Ooh.
Punishment. Submit.
Burn.
مش هسيبه يموت ان شاء الله، متقلقش. بس يلا انت بتحفر في ايه انت؟ تعالي تعالي تعالي. لا تحتش تتهنى بالدرع بتاعك ها؟ بس بحس ان ايتو يعني هو كليمر، بس بحس انه يعني اجايل كده شوية اكتر من حركاته كمان سلسة. بحس والله في فروق فعلا بين اللي بيستخدموا الكليمر وبين بعض يعني. ايوه افتح مين؟ ياي ميكو ولا يلان؟ بليز كومبليت كده كده لازم اصلا اخلص البتاع ده. اخف من ديلوك فور شور يعني. هو ديلوك بحسه اخف برضو من بعض الناس، بس ممكن عشان البنية الجسدية. لا ما اتفتحش للأسف. بصي complete other quests to continue. quest اسمه wherefore did the spirit stone descend. ده مش عارفة ده quest ايه، worded quest ولا ايه مش عارفة. طب وجهونا ليه طيب، مش فاهمة يعني، مش عارفة. مع اني عملت اللي هو بتاع دين سليف، خلصته يعني. pearls in the dark، يمكن هو ده مثلا. في بتاع مشروم كده، مش مشروم، قصدي purple black fog اللي أنا لقيته تحت في الكازم، المفروض ان انا يعني انضفه. ايوه يا بنتي فتحت، وبقولك عملت قصه، دخلت في قصه بقى اللي هي دين سليف وخلصتها. بس في فوج كده لازم مش عارفه اوصل للبيلز دي. صعبوا عليا اوي. لا وحته ان هما كيرسد وما يعني خلاص ما فيش علاج للكيرس دي يعني صعبه اوي. ياي مكة، لا يكون هي دي اللي فضلالي ياي ميكو. طب نفتحها وخلاص. ديفينا شوية. ما هو كده يعتبر مفتحتش بقى بالكامل، مش عارفة اوصل اصلا للبتاع اللي هي اسمها ايه، الواي بوينت اللي هناك دي في الاطراف. امال ايه بقى؟ هي ملهاش علاقة. طب مش عارفة افتحها ازاي، طب استني ماشي. اقفل الستريم عشان برضه انا مش عارفة النت هيبقى عامل ازاي. ده في adventure rank ascension ما عملتوش لسه. enter the طبعا urban legend. لا مش عايزة يا اسطى دلوقتي. ابقى اكمل قبل ما تدخلي. ماشي.
Rain, if only you could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
ثواني كده، انا عايزة اشحن الحياة. الظهر بيده. انا معايا ده وانا مش واخده بالي. حلو حلو. لا مش عايزة كنت عايزة ايه قلت كده خسارة.
Don't waste my time.
Cascade. Learning this.
ولا لا 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 دول مستفزين دول.
Your life is mine.
Be still.
Give up.
تمام. ده بعده فين؟ يوه مبحبش الحركة دي. برضك همشي ده كله صح؟ ايه اللفة بنت اللذينة دي؟ انا فاكرة ان في سلم هنا او طلعة يعني، صح انا فاكرة. لا ايه ده مفيش.
Rain, if only you could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
ايوه اوفرلود، بحب الاوفرلود جدا.
Don't waste my time.
هو اصلا قرب صح؟ خلاص ملناش لازمة العناء ده كله. ماين فاضل ماين كذا ماشي.
Let's take shelter.
ليوي خلصنا صح؟ نروح بقى تمام. قبل ما اروح اخد الحاجات.
Ad Astra app. Thank you for completing today's.
Yes. Thank you. ممكن اكون جبت ال بس بدي
Mind the deluge.
ايه حركة غبية. انا قصدي اجيب الخريطة اعمل كده. لا اوه ماي جاد، غباء مستحكم. اوه عالفوجي. يعني دي الحتة اللي فيها الايفنت اصلا. طيب تمام. ومرخمينها يعني عشان الناس ما تلعبش الايفنت يعني، ولا مش فاهم. يعني بعد ما ننضف الفوج اللي فيها الايفنت هيحصل فيه بقى. تمام تمام. كل بقى بمشي هنا قدام ابروجرس قدام الاقي نفسي ايه بقع في حتة، يعني بقى لو لازم انزل في حتة كده مش عارفة ايه ده. وانا ممكن كده اجيبها. والله حسستني باسمه ايه ده، آه بتاعة الشعراوي دي، الموسيقى بتاعة الشعراوي. ايه ده، لا انسي. مش انا جبت البتاع. تافهة قوي. لا استنى يا ابني، مش ده اللي احنا عايزينه. هل لازم اقوي مثلا البتاع علشان افتح المكان ده، ولا ده بس عشان الماد دي يعني؟ مش عارف. ايه ده يعني اساسي بقى لازم. هلو. دي ولدت في المسافة ما اسمه ايه. والله يا عم متعلقش بقى، متزهقنيش. اخرج اسمه ايه ده. ياي اهلا، نورت المكان. ايوه بحب اوي البايرو مع الالكترو، بيعملوا اوفرلود فظيع. نزيع. يا طب اوفرلود، اديله اوفرلود.
Order guide you.
Torn to oblivion.
يعني الواد ما استحملش، يعني ما عادش غلوة. انا عايزة اللومن ستون اللي فوق دي. في تعفن بيحصل. ليه؟ جهاز ايه؟ اللي هو اسمه ايه؟ سبار ده ولا اسمه ايه؟ الادجوفانت ده قصدي، نسيت اسمه بجد. هتقعدي في الضلمة كده؟ تعالي جنبي عشان النور. طيب نور الايمان. شوف انا منورة اهو بنور الايمان. استني، انا شكلي قربت يا رادل. يا نهار اسود يا اسطى، في ايه يا اسطى؟ هموت اكيد، بيضرب فيا. يا عم في ايه يا عم؟ يا عم ايه؟ ايه ده؟ اتحشيت، اتحشرت. مش هدخل المكان اللي هو كان فيه ده. زحلقته تقريبا ومشيت. ايه زحلقته ومشيت؟ ايه ده؟ اكتشفت المكان على فكرة.
We'll need more where that came from.
سبحان الله بقى، يعني على وشك سبحان الله. اكتشفت المكان. اه بالظبط كده، لسه بقول. ايه يا اسطى؟ في ايه يا اسطى؟
Verdict is
انت بتموتي جون جارد؟ ممكن اديك واحدة نور الايمان يعني اطيرك فيها. ولا تحب تاخد نار الايمان بقى؟ نار جهنم بقى، مش ده. انت فين يا انا عمالة بلعب تقريبا.
There is no escape.
Thank you. شكرا يا اسطى. أخيرا. يعني بنهكع برضه، محتاجة ابنيهم اكتر والله. هلو، انا بمثل. كل ما اقوي الشخصيات الاقي العالم بتاعي يكبر. تروح فين يا ابني؟ ايه يا ابني انت راح؟ مش قلنا كفاية قلة أدب؟ قلنا كفاية قلة أدب. الراس بلاش من هنا. يا سلام، ثانية، ده في هنا بتاع أصلا. كنت هعديه كده. طاقة. في سيدي هنا. سمع صوتك المستفز.
Better than nothing.
ايه انا هنا اهو. هو انت يا ابني اللي عامل كده؟ ايه ده صحيح؟ هو في النت قطع يمكن؟
You can't run. Judgment. You can't run.
No.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Punishment.
فين الحيوان ده راح؟ وقع. بس كده هيجدد لنا تاني ولا ايه؟ او ماي جاد. لازم اروح هناك ده لازم يحصل ولا انا اللي عملت حاجه غلط؟
Wind Strider. As one with wind and cloud. Wind Strider.
يا لهوي عملنا شغل فظيع. ايوه هو ده البال اللي انا كويس.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land.
رهيب بقى. هو في حاجة هنا ولا لا؟ مفيش. امال فين اللوم ستون اللي هي ولا هي دي اصلا؟ اوكي ماشي. لا مش حلو جدا. طيب المفروض ثواني كده. هنا بقى دي تقريبا اللي انا مش عارفه اروح لها ولا ايه. انتي فين؟ فين سيبي هناك فين؟ ده خلاص مش وقته. للأسف مش هينفع عشان لسه عايز شخصية أنيمال.
Time to go.
We'll need more where that came from.
لازم أنا اللي أتفاعل معاه صح؟
Wind Strider.
I think besita.
Guess we can rest a bit.
حلوة بعدين هو المفروض كنت اطلع هنا اصلا. Yeah, I see it. مفيش غيرها؟ في تاني. تقريبا المفروض اعملها تاني صح ولا ايه؟ ولا خلاص كده؟ لا اعملها تاني كده. المفروض كنت اظبطها.
هو الطريق اتفصل.
ماشي ثواني يا حبيبي.
ماشي
ثواني.
وانت كمان اصلا البلاي ستيشن اتفصل.
طيب ثواني بس. يا رب. يعني اتحشرت ولا مفيش لومسفير تانية؟
لا 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 هتموتي.
ايه ده؟ ايه ده؟ يا انا عمال اقول ايه البتاع اللي عمال بيمشي على الحيطة ده؟ نو ايه؟ يعني خلاص. هنتحر. نروح فين؟ نروح بقى مكان، اروح فين بقى؟ انا مش عارفه ادخل الطريق ده تقريبا. أوتو.
Absorption test.
يلا عندك القديم.
ولا تضربني انت كمان.
Let's dance.
اديله في الطاسة.
عين بعيد. Camera has been adjusted to the correct. حفريات دي ولا ايه يعني؟ بايه دول؟
Swirl, Mark 2. Go, Barbara, go.
Dun, 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 dun.
6308. That's not right.
Verdict is...
بس يا عمي الاتنين ما شاء الله عاملين شغل جامد.
So many raw materials.
بالظبط. اوه انا اصلا بدور عليها. انا هقفل بقى الستريم على كده ونكمل بقى مع بعض اوف ستريم. اشوفكم في الستريم الجاي ان شاء الله، والسلام عليكم.